get out from the rut, it's not an easy task. In fact, it's going to take us a really long time. And it's best to actually sit down with yourself and sit down with this reality and just accept it. There's no point for you to start motivating yourself, going back to healthy habits, if you don't understand the psychology of it, you don't understand the background of how your behaviors work. And your behaviors that work accordingly to what we call in Islamic psychology nafs. And nafs is pretty lazy, but also pretty awesome because it can develop you into your highest potential. You can really achieve your highest potential. You can really actualize yourself. The self-actualization in Islamic psychology actually means meeting your Lord and feeling more spiritual, more like a soul than just a human. And that is an awesome place to be. However, it takes small steps and a consequence to get them. And how do we know that in Islamic psychology? Well, we do know that anything in Islamic psychology is based on authentic sources, such as like hadith. And a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ reminds us that the deeds most beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are those that are done regularly if they are small. And that hadith you can find in Sahih Bukhari. So what does it mean? That means that your nafs can grow on the condition that you are consistent, persistent, but also regular. And as you can imagine, you can't really expect from yourself to do it all to begin with. So you have to gradually build yourself to get there. And how to build yourself gradually? It's all coming back to deeds. It's all coming back to what we call in Arabic amal. So this is a second principle that I need you to remember. Amal, just after being consistent, and it's all coming back really to nafs and actions. So, well, why actions are so important? Well, again, Quran reminds us, and the principle of believing in longevity of your soul and human life comes down to the fact that we are immortal, and comes down to the fact that everything that we do here, everything that we achieve, and everything that we become is going to come hunting us, and it's either going to benefit to us or either it's going to hinder us. So if you look into Quran, Surah 7, verse 8, and the weight of your deeds, that they will be the truth. They're going to represent you. You can't escape from what you've become, from what you've done. So those whose scales are heavy, it is they who will be successful, right? So that's that. And then we have, so whoever does an atom weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom of weight of evil, he will see it as well. Quran Surah 99, verse 7 to 8. And indeed, Allah will not change the condition of people until they change what it is in themselves. Quran 13, verse 11. Surah 13, verse 11. So, it's all about that action. It's all about movement. It's all about you choosing and committing yourself to certain behaviors. Whoever works righteous, these, whether male or female, they, while being a believer, they will surely cause him to live a good life, and he will surely give them their reward in the hereafter. It's Quran verse 16. So, my message here is that, first of all, it's all about actions, and it's all going back to training your nafs, raising the nafs within you, reaching your highest potential, actualizing you. But also, it's all coming back to amal. And amal, they can be destructive, and amal, they can be building. Amal can destruct you in a sense of akhirah, but also here in dunya as well. And if we're honest with each other, you and me, you wouldn't be watching this movie if you wouldn't like to know how to get out from those self-destructive moods and self-destructive behaviors and habits. Because, frankly speaking, you probably already noticed that something is off. Perhaps you feel that you're not your 100%. Perhaps you are considering, oh, am I actually experiencing pseudo-depressive states within myself? Because maybe you've been productive for a certain amount of time, like you really understood what it takes to work with your behaviors. Now you know it's actually your nerves. But something gave something you gave into something. And probably slowly, slippery slope, you become more less productive, more procrastinating. Your clarity of your visions became muddy. You might even lose memory about certain things, in a sense you don't know where you put things, or you forgot what is it that you needed to buy for dinner, or maybe you didn't even remember what was going on at your work yesterday. So for everyone, it's going to be a different thing. But if you don't work on your nerves, if you don't know how to nourish your nerves, then you are going most likely, and probably that's where you're coming from when you're watching me, suffering with lack of motivation. So how to change that motivation? Well, you're actually doing it. You're watching this video, you're inspiring yourself, and you're probably on different channels as well. You might be even reading something. I hope it's Quran as well, because Quran, and that's why each and every of my video, I'm making sure that I'm quoting something from Quran, because this is one of the methods of working with nafs. Going back to Quran, going back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's almost like having conversation with him, you embracing each and every word with your heart. So whether you read in Arabic or whether you read it in your own language, it's still part of your motivation. But motivating yourself, finding inspiration is not good enough. It's not going to cure the disease of your heart, which is laziness or jealousy. It's not going to be enough. So going back to principle number 1 and principle number 2, it's all about nerves. And it's all about action. It's all coming back to your choice. It really, really does. So if you understand that, you will know how is it that you're working in the background of your psyche, but also spirituality, because spirituality and psychology goes together according to Islamic psychology. I hope it's helpful. Please don't go anywhere. I have a really special gift for you just down there somewhere underneath this video. You're going to have a link where you can actually put this knowledge in practice and understand yourself within 3 hours. Yes, I am going to train you, if you like to, in July 14, 15, and 16 on 3 days challenge. I'm going to give you a crash course, inshallah, about everything that I discussed, plus more, obviously. I'm going to have a team of my supporters, team of my therapists, supporting you day in and day out for 3 days in July, just before holiday, inshallah. So you can not only enjoy your holiday, not only put those techniques of working with your nerves into practice, but also hopefully become a better person. Inshallah, I hope to see you there, and please give it a like if you're watching it on YouTube. Otherwise, other people will not know what's going on. That was Aisha, and I hope to see you shortly. Assalamu alaikum.